it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board.
You got the formation. I didn't know you were in
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series.
Oh, wait, shut up, nigga. You should have told me to wait.
That allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he's got it across midfield and
I don't know, when I get that here coming down, I'm running.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Steve Atwater with a pick. And the return stops.
Like, he can't stretch like that. But there's just no way.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. There's a trick in the book. He knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
That catch,
oh my God, bro.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He's going to take off.
Bro, you are, oh my.
1:58
I
left
should
to
have
play
killed you, what? Are you stupid?
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes.
You put that damn 99. When you got a damn 95
an analysis of this first half. Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now a first down throw, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Vernon Davis there to make the grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
Yes, sir.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Rolling to his right. Going for Metcalf on the... He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
47-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to go up top again. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Had him crying.
Throwing again. Jackson.
Y'all heard me? I'm going to have somebody crying up in here.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
We're going to get y'all guys started. Now, since y'all not in shoot team.
Again, Jackson. Holding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
I do assignment, and I don't get it, that's on you. It becomes a 0.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Taken in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll keep it on the ground. It's James, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13, it's a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Bryce Callahan. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good
old days. Like, come on, buddy, give me the fucking ball back.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was looking to go back to Sutton there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Shit. Hold on, don't do it now. I'm doing that. All right.
Throwing again is Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And they work this out past the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Broncos.
Got 7 seconds, bit out.
Out of the gun, Watson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
Bro, I throw shit like that, but that shit is picked.
45 at the 44. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll run on first down. It's Charles. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 45 on 2nd down.
Damn,
Watson, screen pass to
I'm not
Charles.
even looking at that.
Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
I always be exposed to
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
And now on the
get the ball!
Loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills
got like 8 tackles, bro. I'm not going to lie.
It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
All time.
They run it with James. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He was taken down by Brian Dawkins.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Ford.
You in cover 3, bro.
There as his guys will get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
It's your responsibility to submit all your work. You don't submit it, and I will get it.
They'll start the drive with Jamal.
Tackle his ass, Chase! The fuck is you doing?
Almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. They'll play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Right.
Watson now to throw.
There's a big!
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides.
Nigga,
and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
But please don't lag out, bro.
On 2nd down, Jamal Charles. And he works his way forward for a couple of passes.
I did not feel like playing it.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now they set up the screen.
Good fucking tackle!
And he gets this up across
Good fucking tackle!
Before he's out of bounds.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together. They had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is incomplete.
If anything, you should have threw it to Vernon Davis.
And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Come on now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. You've given 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's James, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now on the other sideline. They start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't,
I don't know, okay,
you just have the confidence to say, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give me the advantage.
I ain't even what's up, man? I hear you perfectly fine.
I got you. I ain't nobody starting. Right? I got you, Kevin. Go ahead.
Watson off play action. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He was trying to get it there.
But hold on, why the fuck does it water? And I have a zone.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon.
You don't gotta pick and choose a damn thing.
unable to successfully find the end zone.
No, fuck that other route, bro. I'm playing it, bro.
Pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off of play action, it's Watson.
Yeah.
They got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As they get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Man, Tom Brady got his ass. I gotta go. I'm just gonna go.
Watson now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
I'm confused,
just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears
it's not like I got a damn beat half on, so I'm trying to figure out, you just keep making the game long.
That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Just get my work done. That's all I ask.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
2nd and a yard. At the 34.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Yep. I see you Friday, buddy. Good job, man. Yes.
I finished 2, Coach.
All right, Joseph. All right, good deal. See you Friday.
Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
At the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
All I ask is 10 minutes. That's all I need from you every day.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
First and 10. At their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. 3 yards to
Wait,
gain
they said you got like 7 hours?
A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you just...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Pardon, do you ever wonder, maybe they talk about it too much?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yes, sir.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Watson, his first throw of OT. Forced out. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And they'll run the option, but 3rd and short yardage. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, James. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throw left side complete. That's James. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's the fullback, Reese. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's get it in.
From the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open down. But they never did.
Now a quick give to the fullback, Marcel Reese. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert.
Bro, I'm trying to get off this game.
Turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
All right, come on, Mark, come on.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This is Charles. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the...
8 yards the game. 2nd and a couple. Charles. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brought down by John Randall. A gain of 2.
Now Jamal Charles on 3rd down.
Thank you, bro.
And he lost the football. Charles loses it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Recovered by the Seahawks.
First man through, this is the fullback Reese. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight-line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer third of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's James, and he's in. Game winner in OT.